Hello and welcome to the 9th episode of the SLS Financial Services Podcast Shorts. My name is Brian Sudert and I am the Marketing Manager here at SLS Financial Services, and today we're going to be talking about the truth about early payoffs for commercial lending. First and foremost, most equipment leasing documentation and equipment financing agreements do not provide for a simple interest payoff. In fact, many organizations will simply require that all payments be made and do not provide early termination or payoff of the contract language. Please note that this is not always the case. Let's get started by defining a few terms. Simple interest payoff. This is the method with which we are usually most familiar. In short, you pay interest only on the outstanding principal. The payoff assumes no accrual, meaning no additional interest, of interest beyond this simple calculation. Here's a definition from Investopedia. Simple interest is a quick method of calculating the interest charge on a loan. Simple interest is determined by multiplying the daily interest rate by the principal by the number of days that elapse between payments. Summary of simple interest prepayment. You pay interest only for the actual time that the funds have been extended by a lender to a borrower. It seems that this is not often the case, and so here are some variations that we have seen used over the years. Other early payoff calculations. Sum of the remaining payments. Under this method, there will be no discount at all. The contract will be paid in full, and thus there would not really be a financial incentive to prepay. Net present value calculation. This payoff methodology employs a financial calculation to determine a discounted contract buyout. Some, but not all, interest will be saved in the event of an early contract termination. Other variations. Simple interest plus 1% of the then principal balance added for each year that the contract has remaining until maturity. For example, a 5-year contract with 3 remaining years would receive a prepayment of the current principal plus 3%. Half of the unearned income. This method discounts the payoff by half of the remaining interest due under the contract. While there are certainly other methods and manners for lessors and other commercial lenders to compute an early contractual buyout of a lease or a commercial equipment loan, nearly all are a variation or a derivative of a simple interest payoff. And so we will end this podcast with some helpful guidance. Here is the question to ask your lender. If I prepay my contract, will the computation be a simple interest calculation? If the answer provided is yes, you will then have the ultimate necessary follow-up question. Will that be stated as such in the documentation? And you can take it from here. We hope that this is helpful and would enjoy assisting you with straightforward and uncomplicated commercial equipment lending and leasing. Visit us online at slsfinancial.com and feel free to reach out at any time. Thank you very much, and have a great day.